There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm going to be talking about Bad Boys Club and some of the spoilers that I found out through Instagram, and also some of the replacements that are going to be potentially on the show. Before I get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and also credit to BBCT on Instagram. This is where I'm getting some of the information from, so make sure to go to them on Instagram and follow them as well. So what I found out is kind of crazy, and it's kind of funny too. So one of the things that has been going on is the jumping thing. So apparently someone did get jumped, and the person who did get jumped is Willem, aka he claims he's the thickest white boy. So I'm gonna show y'all who he is just in case you guys forgot. So this is Willem, of course. So he was jumped by Anthony. So Anthony is the club promoter that I talked about that was confirmed as a cast member, the one that's like friends, I guess, with Natalie. So Anthony allegedly jumped Willem with another bad boy who's not confirmed yet. If I had to take a guess, I would guess that it would be Gutta K, just to throw a random guess out there, but it hasn't been confirmed who he jumped Willem who he jumped with to Willem. So but we do know that Willem got jumped, and that explains kind of like the Instagram beef and why he said, "Oh, this is why the producers and stuff, your besties with the producers, you didn't get touched, base, base, base." So that makes a little bit more sense to why he said that on Instagram and why they were going back and forth on Instagram. Something else I did find out is that Milan Christopher has been kicked out of the Bad Boys Club house. Yes, and I'm not saying yes because I don't like Milan. I don't know the man like that not to like him. What I seen on TV wasn't all too good either. So really, TV going on TV kind of gave him a bad rep because a lot of people do not like him. When I put that on my channel, you guys went off. You guys were like, "Oh, this man, dad, 40 years old, he's still doing Bad Boys Club, base, base, base." Y'all was going off in the comments, but he is not in the house anymore. He apparently got kicked out for beating up Anthony. So him and Anthony, which is a club promoter I just showed you guys, got into a huge fight, and I guess it was really bad to the point where the producers decided to send Milan home, which I'm kind of happy that happened because it kind of brings back the nostalgia of the Bad Girls Club. So now we kind of are getting the Bad Girls Club type content back because everybody's not staying in the house if they keep fighting all the time. Because y'all know how Bad Girls Club works. You fight too much, you go home. So I'm excited that he went home because it brings back the nostalgia. So I'm kind of a little shocked though because I think him and Natalie are really cool. So it shocks me that he got sent home because I would think he would have enough pull to be able to stay, but it had to have been pretty bad to the point it was bloody for him to get kicked out. And also, there's two people that's alleged to be casted as like, I guess, sort of like replacements, I'm guessing, but one of them gives. I'm talking about gives, y'all. He gives. You feel me? I'm going to show you guys who I'm talking about. His name is Mula Mo on Instagram, and you guys have probably seen him because he hosts like the 97.5 Hip Hop Daily radio show. So you'll see him on Instagram like interviewing people. Like this picture probably looks familiar. Interviewing people on Instagram, celebrities, rappers, stuff like that, about what they're up to, their business, and all that type of stuff. So he's pretty well known in the industry, and y'all, he's good eye candy. So we're gonna be able to see that on the Zeus Network every day whatever day that it airs on a weekly basis. So that's gonna be nice to see. And it's another straight cast member too. So it's not just gonna be all gay boys in the house, which I didn't want because it's gonna look a little bit, it's gonna be too overhyped if Natalie does that. If she mixes it, it's gonna be a little bit better because it's gonna make stuff a little bit more interesting. So I'm glad that he was casted. Someone else who's also rumored to be casted as well is this guy named Curtis Golden. So Curtis Golden is a rapper slash actor, but who isn't in this industry now? But I'm gonna show you guys a picture of him. He's another person that's alleged to be cast, I guess, sort of like a replacement. The thing is, I don't know how this is gonna work to the point where they come into the house. I don't know if it's gonna be like they're just gonna start adding random boys to the house, but maybe because Milan got kicked out, one of them is Milan's replacement, maybe Curtis is. which is him right here, or maybe the Mulan Mo guy is too. So one of them is probably the replacement for Milan on the show. I'm interested to see when Natalie's gonna air the show. And some people have said that it's probably gonna air after the cabaret, and it probably is because the cabaret, the girls go live. I'm surprised these girls don't get I'm surprised the producers don't allow them not to go live. Like I feel like they're gonna start putting in the Zeus contracts that you can't go live in the duration of the show. Like you could only post on social media, but you can't go live and talk about the show because they spill a lot of what's gonna happen in the later halves of the season. And one of the girls keeps saying like it's so much that hasn't aired yet. So it seems like this season is going to be way longer than the two other seasons. So it's probably going to be about like 21 to 22 episodes plus the reunion. Let's not forget about that. So it's probably not going to stop airing until like April. So we probably should expect Bad Boys Club in May. That's what I'm guessing. Probably should expect it at the end of April, early May going into the summer. So that's when I think they're probably going to air the show. Y'all know I'm here for the mess. I'm so excited to see the fights. I'm so excited to see the drama. I'm gonna try to get some of these bad boys to get interviewed by me, so that way I could get some of the backstory on what happened on the show. Because they already know Zeus is gonna show everything. They're gonna show what they want to show, and then half of the story they end up sometimes leaving out. So let me know what you guys thought about some of the tea that I spilled. Are you guys excited that Milan went home? I already know the answer to that, yes. And then are you guys surprised that Willem got jumped, or guys probably expected it just because of his personality that he puts on Instagram? Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments